As a diverse range of Australian businesses is discovering, the IT skills shortage is affecting more than just digitally native organisations. Whether it's energy, health, tourism or mining, recruitment experts agree that it's time to rethink how we train, retrain and hire IT recruits.
Nearly 70% of the organisations that we surveyed in our 2024 salary survey talk about a skill shortage that they are expecting to see as they recruit staff. Now we're seeing that on a global level.
And it's estimated that with the advent of AI, we're going to need more than 500,000 IT professionals in Australia over the next 5 years.
Software engineers, data scientists and systems administrators, and new roles. So ethical AI consultants, cybersecurity professionals with AI expertise are a number of roles that are new to the market, and as well as those roles that are evolving because of AI.
Global recruitment firm AIIA has specialised in researching how Australian companies are best placed to fill empty IT desks.
Large-scale organisations and training organisations are identifying and are needing to identify people based on soft skills, neurodiverse skills, to create the workforce for technology for tomorrow, because we don't have that in place today.
Australia has become an attractive target for threat actors, with an average of 69 cyber attacks in Australia every day.
The maturity around talent and availability of talent is still quite low, and you've definitely got some challenges trying to find the right talent in that space.
Hayes believes Australia can meet that challenge by changing the established recruitment methods and patterns of the past 2 decades.
There is a traditional view of recruitment that we're going to need to challenge globally. Organisations are going to have to, and many already are, becoming more focused on skills-based hiring rather than qualification-based hiring.
In many situations, we still rely very heavily on CVs and interviews to assess suitability of talent, but we know that those methods are riddled with unconscious bias. Neurodiversity is a tremendous area that we should do more around, and again, with those CVs and interviews approach, we're going to alienate those people. There's only 1.6% of the cyber workforce in Australia are from First Nations. You know, we've got a tremendous veteran community. We could do more to bring them in.
Global consultancy Emposo, working closely with Hayes Recruiting, understands that more flexibility in work engagements will help meet the needs of business.
There's so many opportunities on offer now with project-based work and the gig economy, and it's really about satisfying those needs. And I think it's moving away from a one-size-fits-all approach. Sometimes historically, those longer-term engagements have just been not able to fulfill the needs of kind of the diverse workforce that we have on offer.
Hayes is a key sponsor of Her Tech Circle, a not-for-profit organisation dedicated to fulfilling the employment needs of women in the sector.
The not so good news is that there's only 20% of women actually represented in the tech industry itself.
But most concerning is the unacceptably high rate of attrition of women from the tech industry, attributed to bro culture, lack of post-maternity support, unequal pay, and lack of career progression opportunities.
50% of women leave the tech industry within their 3rd to 4th year. That's a very high percentage. There's 16% of women that sit within leadership roles and positions. Unfortunately, for a lot of women in the tech industry that don't sit in leadership positions, they find it very difficult to see a future.
The development of academies, the development of partnerships with organisations such as the Department of Defence and police, bringing veterans into the technology workforce because those skills are complementary, are an example of a pathway that we're going to need as an industry to develop over the coming years.